The most important things I've learned in college so far. Now, I've been in college since I was 18. I'm now 33. I graduate in May. So we're looking at 12 years of college. But in that time, I've been able to experience life, experience heartache, tears. See, college for me is different than probably most. Because I hate college. It's not that I hate to learn, it's I hate structure. And I hate giving into other people's demands to fit into a certain criteria, whether or not I agree with it or not. I hate being graded on theory when I know that practical experience will always trump theory. And I hate judgment. I hate being judged for not being good enough, all based on a biased and or flawed vision by somebody else. I can write the same paper and turn it into two different professors over a generic topic. One person will give you a D, the other person will give you an A. Now, that's why I dislike college. It's not even necessarily why I dislike college, it's more of why I dislike school. It's because theory is just that. It's theory. Now, what have I learned from all this besides the perceived sourpuss attitude? Well, I've learned that that's the way life is. Life is not giving in to other people's beliefs just because you want to get a good grade, but at the same time figuring out a way to disagree in a manner that shows that you understand certain topics, that you have gone through the critical thinking process, and just don't disagree, and only disagree with the actual subject instead of, so it's learning to disagree and disagreeing well to portray your point. But it's also figuring out which sword to die on. That's a little saying that I've picked up because it's true. I mean, I'm on my second marriage. I've seen life come and go. And sometimes battles aren't worth fighting. It's better to live another day than it is to die on certain swords. And it also has allowed me to look at other people's perspectives and understand where they're coming from. And that's what college is about. Really, especially when you're just getting your bachelor's degree. To me, this is something I've said several times, it's the new high school diploma, and in a way that's true. The world is advanced enough to where we do need the higher education. But really, when you look at the different statistics, and I couldn't find them when I was preparing for this, but there are statistics out there, and I've seen them, and this is true. But I wouldn't say the majority, but a very, very high percentage of people who get a bachelor's degree in something actually don't end up working in their field that they studied. Well, that's interesting. Because it really doesn't matter what your GPA is at the end. It really doesn't matter what you studied. What does matter is you stuck it out and you finished the dadgum thing. And I've learned through college but that's really all it is. Learning to jump through hoops. Learning to agree to disagree. and learning which swords to live or die on. That's life. As we go into the workforce, as we are in the workforce, those skills that we have learned in the classroom by those theories and stuff are what make us successful in the real world. Now, the real world is always something different from person to person. That's another thing I've learned through college is there actually a real world? My real world involves me going to college. Other people's real world is in college, and then they'll go into a new real world after they graduate college. You see, it's all about a perception. It's all about looking to the future. So that poses my last question. If we're always looking to be in the real world, when are we ever actually going to live? We need to live no matter what it is we're doing. And we need to enjoy life, enjoy our friends, enjoy our family. And with this, I bid you adieu.